In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single 100 overall card you guys can pull out of the free 100 overall locker code pack. Now, if you guys don't know what the locker code is, it is a locker code for a free 100 overall pack that is 100-overall OVR-NBA-2K25-finals, and if you type that locker code in, you're going to be getting a free 100 overall pack. I'll be ranking all of the 100 overall cards that are actually pullable from that pack, so it's not going to include today's new 100 overall cards in the game: LeBron, Giannis, Kevin Durant, Tony Parker. And I don't think it's gonna, I think it's gonna include maybe Julius Randle. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be including the splash 100 overalls like Joel Embiid, Steve Nash, Brandon Ingram, and Jonathan Isaac. But I'll be ranking these pulls obviously from who I think, you got blessed by the 2K gods. That's going to be the S tier. A tier is going to be an amazing pull. B tier is going to be usable, C tier is going to be mid, and then D tier is going to be 3 legend badges, because if you get this card, you're probably just going to exchange him for 3 legend badges. So those are the tier rankings, and again, these are only the 100 overall cards that you can actually pull out of this premium pack they do get for free from the locker code. So let me know which 100 overall you guys did end up pulling. Looking at the first 100 overall card on the tier list, it's going to be 100 overall Ben Simmons, and if you pull this card, you are so lucky from the locker code. He is an absolute beast at the point guard position, and you've been blessed by 2K. One of the best pulls you can get: 6'10" point guard, 7-foot wingspan, crazy good stats and badges, of course, but the jump shot's good on Ben Simmons. The SIGs are actually not that bad for a 6'10" point guard, and Ben Simmons, who plays elite level defense in this game and is one of the best slashing point guards. So I do think Ben Simmons is blessed by 2K. Talking about Michael Jordan, I think he's an amazing pull. Is Michael Jordan the best 100 overall card in this game? No. Is he very good? 100%. That's an amazing pull. If you get Michael Jordan, be very happy about it. He's a great card. He's really good offensively. He's still got a great jump shot, but I don't think you were blessed by 2K. There's definitely at least 300 to 400 overalls, and probably more, that I can name that are better than Michael Jordan. Jason Tatum, if you get this card, guys, I feel really bad for you unless you're a Jason Tatum or a Boston Celtics fan, because if you're not one of those two things, go ahead, scroll on over to the exchanges, and honestly exchange this card for 3 legend badges. He's probably one of the worst 100 overalls you guys can see out of this locker code pack. Now, 100 overall Shaq, I think he's in between amazing pull and blessed by 2K. I'm gonna go blessed by 2K. That Shaq card is so good at the power forward position. He can also play center at a very high level. His player model is amazing. His jump shot's really good. He's got okay SIGs for a big man card that's, really good defensively. I do think as a 100 overall card, he's going to be slightly better than MJ. James Worthy, he's probably 3 legend badges realistically. You can maybe put him in mid. I'm going to go mid for James Worthy, but honestly, he's probably one of the worst 100 overalls on this tier list. So I'm actually going to go James Worthy and 3 legend badges. He's just not that great in my opinion. 100 overall Kristaps, that's an amazing pull. If you guys got this card out of your locker code, again, be very happy about it, just like Michael Jordan. Because I'm not putting them in S tier or the blessed by 2K tier doesn't mean I think they're bad 100 overall cards or they're not unbelievable pulls. These are 2 of the best 100 overall cards in the game. We just have to have, cards in different tiers. But I do think MJ and Kristaps very, very good, but I don't think they're on the S tier blessed by 2K ranking. Lonzo Ball, honestly, is mid. He's very similar to his Dark Matter card. I think he's maybe considered usable. You could probably go B tier for Lonzo. He's a usable point guard, but I think he's more on the mid tier in my opinion. His fade isn't that good. His SIGs are honestly not good whatsoever, and his jump shot's still the same. I think Lonzo's very mid for a 100 overall card. Larry Bird, amazing pull. Again, is he blessed by 2K? No, he's not S tier in my opinion, but he's still very good at the shooting guard spot. His jump shot's really good. 6'9" at the shooting guard position. They just gave him one flaw, and that flaw is having the De'Aaron Fox dribble style, which really hurts this card. He has all the other good SIGs you would need in this game, and if you know how to move with this card, you can still move at a very high level when it comes to the dribbling, but he does have a huge flaw, and I think for that reason, he's going to be in the A tier category, not an S tier. Rashard Lewis, he's mid. I think he's better than Jason Tatum. He's better than James Worthy, but realistically, he's going to be mid. I would say Chris Webber is an amazing pull. I actually really like Chris Webber. I know a lot of people don't like this card. I really like him at the small forward position. He's great defensively. He has a good jump shot. At times, sometimes it can be inconsistent, but I think overall it's a good jump shot, and his defense is some of the best in this game. He gets really good defensive animations. He feels very long in game, has a really good wingspan. He's 6'10" at the small forward position. Chris Webber is going to be an amazing pull. Jonathan Isaac is probably a usable card in my opinion. His defense is really good, and he's usable, but that jump shot's not great. He's not mid, he's better than Rashard Lewis at small forward, but I don't think he's as good as Chris Webber at small forward, and not on the same levels like an MJ, a Bird, or a Kristaps Porzingis. Glenn Rice, if you pull this card, you have been blessed by the 2K gods, just like myself on the No Money Spends. I didn't pull him from the locker code, obviously, pack that you guys will see probably later today on the No Money Spends, but I did pull him in a Vibes 10-pack box for free. I pulled this card out of a free 10-pack box, so I got blessed by 2K, not, you know, again, in this locker code, but I did get blessed in the 10-pack box with this Glenn Rice card. His SIGs are amazing, his jump shot's really good. The only flaw about this card is I didn't give him the Pro 2 fade. He's only got the normal fade, but besides that, Glenn Rice, one of the best 100 overall cards in this game. Now, Julius Randle, he's probably like mid to usable. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this card's actually in the locker code pack, but he's a decent small forward. I mean, maybe you could put him in usable. His SIGs are actually pretty good. Pro 2 fade. I'm going to go usable for Julius Randle. Devin Booker, I'm also going to go in usable. He's a good offensive point guard. I've grown to like this card a little bit more. I was really hating on him when he first came out, but I've used him a lot more, and I think he's actually a great offensive point guard. You got to learn his fade, you got to learn his jump shot timing, and how to actually move with this card, and once you do, he can be very effective at the point guard position. So I do think Devin Booker is definitely going to be inusable. I wouldn't say he's an amazing pull. I wouldn't be like jumping up and down if I pulled this card, but I also wouldn't say he's mid or you should exchange him for 3 legend badges unless you obviously have really good point guards. Now, Josh Smith, I don't know if he's an amazing pull. I think he's usable. He's probably the best small forward in usable tier in the B tier category. Like, I think he's probably better than Jonathan Isaac and Julius Randle at the small forward spot, but is he an amazing pull? I'm going to say no. Josh Smith, really good defender with a good jump shot and improved SIGs compared to his Dark Matter card, but I think realistically he's going to be unusable. 100 overall Shea, I mean, I would say if he's not going to get the free invincible, and if we're not talking about him getting the free invincible if the Thunder go on and win the finals, this is a blessed by 2K pull. Shea is so good at the point guard position, but again, it's kind of hard to rank because if he gets that free invincible, this 100 overall, if you pull him, is going to be basically useless and is going to be 3 legend badges if you're grinding the playoff spotlight sims. And let's say we get that invincible Shea for free at the end of the playoffs, at the end of the finals, it's not going to be as good of a pull. But I think for right now, it's a blessed by 2K pull. He's a little bit better than Michael Jordan, not by a ton, but I do think he's slightly better at the point guard position. Luka Doncic, I think he's mid to usable. Like, him and Devin Booker are probably on the same ranking. I'm going to go usable for Luka Doncic. He's got a good player build, 6'7" at point guard with a great jump shot and a decent snatch back as well. 100 overall Tracy McGrady, I think it's in between amazing and blessed by 2K. I'm going to go like very high. I'm going to go blessed by 2K. That's a crazy pull. I mean, he's better than Jordan. He's better than Kristaps as an overall card. He's ridiculously good. He's similar to his invincible card. He just doesn't have the tray behind the back, but everything else is pretty much the same on this card. And yeah, he's unbelievably good at the shooting guard position. That is definitely one of the best pulls you guys can get out of the free locker code pack. Now, the best pull you can get is 100 overall Yao Ming. And I just want to say, if you pull the 100 overall Yao Ming, we are not friends. I do not like you, because if you got this card, you were just absolutely blessed. I don't want to hear anybody complain that pulled 100 overall Yao Ming for the rest of the year. You cannot complain about this game. You cannot complain about your pack luck. You cannot complain if you lose a game because of some, dumb thing that 2K does. You pulled 100 overall Yao Ming for free. I mean, he's obviously going to be blessed by 2K. He's the best pull. He's the best 100 overall card in this game. It's Yao Ming. He's an absolute cheeseball at the center position. Patrick Ewing, guys, go ahead. Go straight to your exchanges. Click on the 100 overall exchange and get your 3 legend badges. This card is horrible. Steve Nash, call me crazy. I know he's only 6'3" at point guard. He's usable. He's great offensively. His SIGs are amazing. His jump shot's good. They gave him Pro 2 fade. I know he's undersized, so you probably want to put him in mid. I think Steve Nash is good. I think Steve Nash is usable in my personal opinion. Like, for me, Oscar is mid. Oscar's usable. I do think he's usable. Anthony Edwards, go throw him in the exchanges. He's going to be in the F tier, D tier category, whatever you want to call it. He's one of the worst 100 overall cards that you're able to pull from this pack. DeMarcus Cousins, usable in my opinion. He's a good power forward. They gave him good dribble SIGs, and he does have a solid jump shot. Mitch Richmond, I think he's on the same tier as Oscar, Steve Nash, Luka. Cade, probably also in that usable tier. I think he's good defensively. He's 6'6" at point guard, so not a great height, but not a bad height at the point guard position. I do like Cade as a soluble, usable point guard that you can pull from this pack. Clyde Drexler, he's mid, to be honest, and maybe even 3 legend badges for Clyde. I'm going to keep him in mid tier for now, though. Brandon Ingram is good. Brandon Ingram is definitely a usable pull. I don't think he's some incredible shooting guard, but he's very good at the shooting guard position. Paulo Banchero, people are going to call me crazy, I think is an amazing pull. I love this Paulo Banchero card. He's got Garland dribble style. I love his jump shot. His defense is incredible. I feel like he plays some of the best defense in this entire game. I know a lot of people would probably have him usable, but for me personally, I'm going to put Paulo Banchero in the amazing pull tier. Now, he's probably on the lower end. I don't think he's as good as MJ, Kristaps, and Larry Bird, but I think him and Chris Webber are on the same ranking, both going to be in the A tier category. Dwight Howard is usable. He's a decent power forward card. There's going to be a lot in usable because I don't want to call them mid, but I also don't think they're, I don't think Dwight Howard, for example, is an amazing pull. Scottie Pippen, I'm going to go amazing pull. I know his SIGs aren't that great and his jump shot isn't extremely fast, but he's a 6'8" point guard who is a defensive menace. I think he's an amazing pull. Again, probably on the lower end of the amazing pulls, but I would take him over Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Steve Nash, Oscar, Mitch Richmond, Cade, all of these point guards that we have in usable. I would take him over him. So I'm going to go low A tier, low amazing pull tier for Scottie Pippen. Ray Allen, go ahead, exchange that card for 3 legend badges. Penny Hardaway, I might get some flack for this, but I don't think Penny is all that amazing. I do not like his jump shot. His Pro 2 fade is not that good. He's still good. Like, he's very usable. He's definitely going to be in the usable tier, but I don't know if you could go any higher than usable for Penny Hardaway. DeMar DeRozan he's horrible, guys. Throw him in the legend badge tier. Anthony Davis, I'm going to say is mid. He's better than the cards in, D tier for me personally. I would exchange him for 3 legend badges, but I think he's mid compared to the cards in the lowest tier. George Mikan is usable. He's actually a good card. He's pretty much Anthony Davis, but better. And then I would say Joel Embiid is a usable pull. I don't think he's amazing. I wanted to keep the Blessed by 2K and the amazing pull tier to cards that I would genuinely be really excited to pull. If I pulled any of these 12 cards that I have in the 2 top tiers, I think if you pull one of these cards, be very happy. You got absolutely blessed. If you pull a card in B or usable tier, like, it's okay. You got this card. He's probably usable in your squad unless you already have a really good team. If you pull any card from mid or lower, they're just not great in my personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think about my tier list down below, and let me know again which 100 overall card did you guys end up pulling from your free locker code pack, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.